It's your boy. Had to hit the opera on you, niggas. They messing with my stream already. Now, Kanye West's private school only fed sushi for lunch and banned chairs and utensils, so students had to eat with their hands on the floor, teachers claim in lawsuit. The only two black female teachers at Kanye West's Donda Academy say they were fired in retaliation. They also claimed the Holocaust was omitted from lessons. Students at Donda Academy, the California-based private school launched by Kanye West, weren't allowed to sit in chairs and only had one lunch option: sushi. According to a new lawsuit filed by two former teachers at the school, the teachers separately claimed that the Holocaust was omitted from the school's history classes. Cecilia Haley and Chikari Byers, the only two black female teachers at the academy, say they were fired after expressing concerns about conditions at the school to administrators. According to a copy of their complaint filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, reviewed by Fortune, they're suing West and three academy directors for wrongful termination, discrimination retaliation, and wages they say were withheld. An attorney for West did not reply to Fortune's request for comment. The former teacher said Donda Academy hardly operated like a real school and made a series of claims about the bizarre practices followed there. It did not have any janitorial services. It did not have a school nurse on staff for medical access. It was not following nutrition guidelines, and it did not have any security precautions, according to the complaint. Further, they claimed that West had forbidden proper trash cans as well as the use of cleaning products with chemicals. Teachers were instead only permitted to use acid water and microfiber cloths to clean their own classrooms. Other unorthodox practices were followed. They say the complaint states that teachers were not required to have any first aid or child abuse reporter training and ignored state regulations surrounding learning plans. Students who were required to dress entirely in black clothes designed by Ye, Nike, and Adidas brands were restricted to the first floor of the complaint alleges because West is reportedly afraid of stairs. Besides only serving sushi to the students for lunch, the complaint says the school did not allow children to use forks or utensils and forced them to eat lunch on the floor, as there were no tables or chairs available. In fact, chairs were also absent in classrooms, forcing students to either stand or sit on foam cushions. Teachers had the option of a stool or standing. The complaint says crossword puzzles and coloring sheets were banned. Teachers were not allowed to wear jewelry, and children were not allowed to go outside during the day. The overall safety of students and staff was also allegedly not prioritized. The Silver complaint claims that students were allowed to be picked up from the school campus by strangers, as there were no policies in place otherwise. Parents, children from other schools, and even random strangers could come and go at will without ever having to sign in or sign out or notify anyone. Students were subject to severe bullying, and disciplinary action was rarely taken to keep them safe, according to the court filing. Academically, the Holocaust was not part of the school's curriculum, Haley told the Los Angeles Times, saying the school definitely wanted to suppress a lot of information in reference to history. They didn't want the kids to know really about African American history or Asian American history. Haley and Byers tried to flag these various issues multiple times, but they weren't listened to. The complaint says, and they were served termination papers in the school's parking lot last month with no further explanation. Their lawsuit claims that they were terminated in retaliation for their complaints about the unlawful and unsafe educational practices. The complaint said Donda Academy, named after Westlake's mother, was founded in 2022 and offers classes for pre-kindergartners to 12th graders. Parents are required to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and annual tuition costs are estimated to be $15,000 per year. Now, is this mostly they're going at Kanye because of his remarks about the punk Jews? I call them the punk ass Jews. Yeah, it's about them. Because why would you mention in the whole thing, oh, well, they didn't want to teach the Holocaust. Well, they don't want to teach our history, so F them and they Holocaust. I don't give a damn. Like a Jew be trying to tell me about the Holocaust. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear about your shit. Blacks under slavery, we're still under slavery today. We're still getting caught up in the wealth gap. But Kanye West, he brought this on his dumbass self. He only wants to complain when he doesn't get his way. He's a petulant child. I was done with Kanye West when he said slavery was a choice. When he said slavery was a choice, that's when I said I ain't give a damn what happened to that bastard. I ain't care at all. So him going through this, do I believe this stuff happened? I don't know. But plus, it's a private school. It's a private school. A private school is allowed to make their curriculum any type of way they want to. I believe they can run the school how they want to. They don't have to follow state regulations, I believe. I'm not sure about private schools. They may have to. They may have to follow certain things that's regulatory or given from the state, but I don't think they have to. I think they could do whatever they want because it's a private school. So I'm not sure how far their lawsuit to get, but mainly they're just trying to continuously hit Kanye West pockets. That's all this is. They don't give a damn about those kids. They don't give a damn about that academy. They just want to attack Kanye West so they can keep sticking it to him. And that's what they want to do. They want to keep sticking it to him. You know? And that's what they want to do. They want to continuously put their foot on his neck. Now, if the kids was eating how they were, that's messed up. But he made the parents sign a non-disclosure agreement. And it's a private school. A private school could run, it's like a private company. A private company, that's why you see when a company is private, they usually have a union because the union is in place of what the state would regulate. Like Florida, for instance, is an at-will state. They could fire you anytime they want. They could fire you off of just allegations, or if they feel they got probable cause, they could fire you. That's why you have the I forgot that group in Florida. They help against wrongful terminations. And then you have like UPS. Like UPS can't just fire you without going through the protocols because you have a union in place and you have a contract. The contract is with the employees, and with the employees, what they do is they abide by the contract, and the company has to abide by it. So that's why a lot of times you see Walmart fires people all day, every day. Yeah, they fire people every day and stuff because Walmart, I think they could just get rid of you. I don't think they have a union in Walmart. I gotta ask my brother. He worked there. I don't think they have a union. So a lot of times, this stuff that's coming out, they're just trying to tear this man's name down and continuously put the foot on the neck. They don't care about these kids. Because if they cared about the kids, then a lot of people wouldn't have been sending their kids there. They wouldn't have been sending or paying that amount of money for their kids to go to Kanye's school. They got mad at Kanye because Kanye said what he said about the Jews. And the Jews, I don't get how they act like they don't own everything. They do own everything. I don't know why they try to act like they're victims. No, you guys were able to get your reparations. You guys were able to get everything. You guys were able to get that. And what pisses me off about black people who are Republicans and Democrats is not just one side. You House Negroes continuously fight for a government and people of color who don't give a damn about us, who ain't doing nothing for us, who's not even trying to attempt to help blacks and especially help our communities, help clean up the streets, help do different type of things. Nobody gives a damn. But now when they mention the Holocaust or mention, oh, the kids are just eating sushi, they're not eating utensils. Well, if that's the case, then parents can make their lunches. They're paying $15,000 in tuition. So I believe parents could send their kids there with their own food. They don't serve good food in the cafeteria when it's regular public school. They was serving cardboard pizza. They was serving the driest fries. I used to bring my lunch. Or I may eat lunch there, but I would bring my lunch and eat. Because but this isn't the point. The point is they entered African American history, Asian history. Okay, it's their curriculum. It's a private school. Now, I may be wrong. If you come to the video and say, oh no, man, HD, you're wrong about this, explain it to me so we can learn together. I'm just going off of when I went to private school. When I went to private school in elementary, and I went to private school in middle school. So they taught differently. Because when I got to public school is when I got to high school. I'm glad I went to private school. I should have went to private school in high school because I actually learned more and I retained more information in private schools. Public schools are trash. They're terrible. So when somebody has a private school, they could teach whatever curriculum they want to because it's their school. It's their school. That's why when LeBron James brought his school out and he was talking bad about private schools, I'm like, LeBron James, you're LeBron James. You should have made your school a private school because you can actually help a lot more kids. But you're really not helping them. You just wanted to put your name on it. You don't even run it. Nike really owns it. You're just the name and face. Because you didn't want to have to deal with the taxes. See, everything's about the land and the taxes. See, people, that's why they bring in sponsors like Jerry Jones is AT&T now. But before it was just Dallas Stadium and he was getting killed with those taxes. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, but like I said, I don't give a damn about Kanye. I mean, if it turns out all of it is true or whatnot, then hey, do what you got to do. But to me, it's funny to me they focused on he didn't teach the Holocaust. Like the Holocaust is the worst thing in history. Like, no, it's not. Jews love to play that card. It's like, dude, you guys got paid and you got your reparations from that situation. We ain't got shit as black people. And I'm so sick and tired of these token Negroes like Judge Joe Brown and all of these guys who aren't fighting for us to go get reparations, but they'll fight for Trump to be in the damn office. It's crazy to me. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But that's the world we live in. Everybody want to be cool with everybody. Everybody has an agenda. Black folks get some money. They just look at you like, you another nigga. You below me. I got money this month. I got money for the year. You ain't got nothing. I ain't got to help you. I ain't got to go stay over there again. I ain't got to stay on South Side no more. I ain't got to stay on the West Side. I ain't got to do none of that no more. That's what black folks do. All the time. But do I think this is basically about do I believe this is basically about the school? No, I just think this is the Jews trying to get back at Kanye. That's all. Nothing different or nothing. They just want to go off at him. You know, they ain't even pushed this video out nowhere. They said F your video, right? It's crazy. Mm. Crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Thank you guys for coming by. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate to the page by going to the description box, hitting that link to my Cash App to donate whatever your heart's desire. If you guys want super chat when we're live or premiere video, you can. You guys can also leave a super thanks after you watch the whole video. They're really messing with my page because I could tell by the lagging. But yeah, thank y'all for listening, man. I'm out. Deezy.